Hello and welcome to Herman Hits the Road. I'm Ads.
And I'm Zoe.
And this is the Easter bank holiday weekend, so a long weekend, and we decided to go to Portland, which is near Weymouth on the south coast. So where we are right now, which is
Sweet Hill Farm in Dorset.
Yeah, we are surrounded by coastland. I don't know if there's very many beaches, but it's all jaggedy rocks and all that kind of thing. And of course, there is Portland Bill. Anyway, where we are at the moment, the campsite is getting very busy. It was glorious sunshine.
No, it's all misty.
Yeah, it's all misted over.
But we're near Chesil Beach as well, aren't we? Which is we've been to before.
Yeah, we had to go past Chesil Beach to get here. Yeah. So we are waiting for our friends Chaz and Liz. You may remember Chaz. He's helped us a few times with maintaining Herman, and they're going to be arriving soon. But in the meantime,
yeah, right,
we're going to go and see if we can go for a walk without getting lost in this mist. So, see you in a bit. And that over there is Portland Bill. However, it's gone with all this mist. What weird weather we're having. We're in sunshine right now, and you can see the blue sky all the way up there, and the campsite's just there. But if I pan round, look how we're just a wall of fog, of mist. Really strange. Very eerie as well. Right, well, following this path from the campsite, yeah, the mist is still rolling in. Yeah, in fact, you can actually see it moving. But we are walking towards Portland Bill, and you can see it now.
Because they've got that noise going all the time. That could get irritating, couldn't it?
I think that's the foghorn.
Oh.
Do you know those times on YouTube videos, such as this one, where you're watching and someone gets it wrong? That's not Portland Bill. It did seem a bit weird, a bit too inland. I mean, the coast is 200 yards away, I can see it. But Portland Bill is a bit further around. Looking at the old Google map, that is Portland Bird Observatory, not the lighthouse itself. You can hear, well, I think that tooting you can hear is the actual lighthouse. There's a bit of a horn going on because of the mist, I assume. So we've found the coast. Look at that pitch that those people have got there. What a view. And if I pan round, you can see the coastline. Very impressive. Glad we've come. Wow, just look at that. This cave goes in quite far around there. The overhang is quite impressive. And over there you can see some fishermen right in the end. But yeah, it's getting a bit misty over there. You can see the fog coming in. And the water is so clear. I'm getting a bit geeky now because I find this really fascinating. So look at that, it's all very flat here. Now, I don't know what would have caused that, but what I find interesting are these two boulders here, a huge thing. Now, they're about the size of two cars each, side by side. You can definitely see that they've broken off. So the flow of the water here is actually chiselled underneath them, and then eventually they've broken off. Absolutely fascinating. Now, that is Portland Bill Lighthouse, and the sound is definitely coming from it. Even though we're like 100 yards from it, 100 metres, can't really see it with all this fog. Over here is the Lobster Pot restaurant, very busy. So if you want to see another video of ours where we visited Portland Bill a few years ago, then check out this video here. But I'm sure we'll come across this place later on in the video, later on this weekend.
And also the car park is a bit hairy, isn't it? Because it's quite small.
Yeah,
so
if you're coming in a motorhome or camper van, the car park can get quite cramped.
Need two spaces, don't you, sometimes?
Yes. That's what we did last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, pound each space.
We bought 2 spots. And just beyond Portland Bill is the Trinity House obelisk. Look at that, they've even given us a signpost back to the campsite in Herman. Heading back now, same way we came in, and just I thought we'll take a look behind us because the fog has started to clear, and that is the bird observatory, which I thought was Portland Bill. But if it wasn't foggy, you would have seen, or we would have seen Portland Bill there. It's still shrouded in mist, and doesn't that look amazing? There's also another lighthouse of some sort just there, you see? I doubt it's a lighthouse, it's got to be something else, like another observatory. Right, well, the campsite is definitely getting filled up now, getting very busy. We've saved a space for Chaz and Liz, and they're huge motorhome. Oh yeah, of course. This is to be the first time that you've seen what they bought after going to the NEC. So that'd be very interesting. It's a monster, is all I can say. Anyway, let's take a look around the campsite and I'll show you the facilities. So first of all, we have the toilet block. Yeah, that's right. They're just composting toilets. They're adequate enough, aren't they? Just a hole in the ground, really. Bit similar to the porta potties that you get at festivals. And here we have the washing up facilities. Yeah, it's just a tap and a sink. I don't even think it's plugged into the ground for drainage. More composting toilets, or portaloos, whatever you want to call them. And this is reception. They also do coffees and food. In the other direction you have this prison-like looking building. It does say hotel on it, scrawled in some sort of paint. But I think it's, maybe it was a prison, but now it's kind of businesses. It's like a business park. Now you may have noticed there's no caravans here, and that's because they're not allowed. In fact, the cars aren't allowed here either. It's a car park, so people can drive in here, drop the tent off, pitch the tent, and then put the car back in the car park. But campers and motorhomes are allowed here as well, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't be here. And there's where Herman is, and just beside us is where Chaz and Liz are going to go in their barge. Well, what do you know? Guess who's arrived? Look at the size of their motorhome. Look. Hello! Good God, look. Massive, and the car. Wow. And there was quite a few hairpins getting up here, getting to Portland. They've taken so long, this used to be an Austin 7. Well, it's been really warm today, so we decided to have a barbecue. There you go. There's our barbecue. We've got some potatoes cooked out with garlic and onion in there, so that's going to be very nice. We've got some sausages and got these burgers that we're cooking. Liz and Chaz are doing salad. Now, reason we're having a barbecue, and a lot of people here are having a barbecue, is because it was nice and warm and sunny. But now look at it. Look how foggy that is. The sun is there. It is, what, 7:30 in the evening? It's gone really misty again.
Nearly 8 o'clock, yeah.
Nearly 8 o'clock, right, okay. So rather than sitting outside with all our chairs and stuff, right, we're going to go inside and eat once the burgers are done. But look at the, look, you see that? It's how cold it is.
It's like a winter's day.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it's a winter's day, but... Good day, everybody. It is Saturday, and we're off on another walk around the coast of Portland. We're going in the opposite direction, so over there, still in mist, is Portland Bill. So we're going in the anti-clockwise direction, I suppose you could say. Yeah, behind me you can see what looks like a quarry, and it's just here as well. You can see a, and of course I think this will be what's called as a Portland stone, and they build lots of buildings with it and all that kind of thing, of course. But yeah, we're going to continue around, and it looks amazing. this is some sort of crane. I guess it picks up the stone and moves it somewhere else, like most cranes would do. Look at this part of the quarry. It looks very straight, doesn't it? Needs a set square to cut this rock out. It is beautiful, but it is a right mess. I mean, these are rocks which they've just cut up and just thrown away because it's the wrong shape or whatever. I don't know. Rock rubbish. You see that lizard in the middle of the screen there? Tiny little things, only a few inches long. I don't think I've ever seen a lizard in the UK wild before. This is going to be a video 40 minutes long of watching this lizard.
Should it be out in the sun?
Well, that's how they get their energy, isn't it?
Like a solar panel.
So I can only assume that it's the not so common lizard. It's not moving now. It was moving quite a bit just a moment ago. Every time I switch the camera off, it starts moving. Now that is a spectacular view. We're on the east side of Portland now, and from the looks of things, the whole peninsula, island, no, I don't know, the whole of Portland seems to be a quarry. I'm sure some of this is natural. These people down here, they don't actually realise that there's a path that you can climb up here. Just comes up there, right? So yeah, they're all trying to climb up this cliff, and there's a path. I don't understand it myself. So not far off the coastal path, we're heading inland now, and we've come across this quarry. Now this is a proper quarry. Look how smooth they've made that floor. Wow, it's incredible. Looks like a whole bunch of Lego bricks, look. I would say good morning, but it's now the afternoon on Sunday, so we've just been relaxing and not filming. But today we decided to head out in the car and go to Abbotsbury. We've stopped off at the old school tea house or tea room, and we're having a bit of a nosh up. Now I've got, and there's a quiz for you here. Oh, first of all, let me show you the fine bone china teacups.
Bone china.
It's fine bone china. But take a look at this. Now this is a savoury scone. Now the question is, nice and cheese on the top there. The question is, not cream and jam which goes on first, but cheese and chutney which goes on first.
Ooh.
I've already had one
Chutney
and it's
goes on
delicious.
first.
What did you have?
I had cheese and ham salad.
Cheese and ham,
The salad
potato.
was outside the salad. Outside the salad. Outside.
The reason why we've come to Abbotsbury is we were told that the walk up to that chapel there, that's St Catherine's Chapel, we get some really good views. It's a bit of a steep climb though. However, if we look back down to the village itself, we've got the church just there, and there's a ruin which is probably part of the abbey. I don't know if you can see that, but I think that is the abbey just there, you see. Looks a bit of a ruin in places. We're at the top. That's the chapel. I've walked straight past it because I just want to see the view over here. So this is the end of Chesil Beach. Down there is the Swannery. I can see the Swannery from here. And in the distance, that is Portland. Starting from over there, all the way over there, where Portland Bill is. So you can see the whole of Chesil Beach here. Now that's impressive. Right, let's have a look at this chapel. Right, let's go in and see the chapel, shall we? So it doesn't look like it's been used. That door there, which is locked, looks like it goes up to the turret. It's quite small, isn't it? I do like looking at old structures and stuff, it's amazing. It's some sort of alcove, old letters being burned. Please look after my mum as she has been ill. So this is the lovely village of Abbotsbury. Very oldie-woldy. Unfortunately though, they've got all this traffic going through it and cars everywhere, which spoils it rotten. Now if you do come here in a motorhome or even in a car, you want to check out this corner, this bend. Very tight. Cars are having problems, so let alone motorhomes. And this is the B3157 for your reference, for your information. Any idea where we are? We are back at Chesil Beach, and if you haven't seen our previous video, do check it out up here. I'll put a little card. Yeah, but Chesil Beach, what an amazing place. Unfortunately, Liz has just fell in and lost her glasses. Well, she didn't fall in, she fell backwards and then they fell off her head. But what an amazing sound. Oh, there they are. Just found them, look at that!
How did we do that? What you did?
Don't know. Amazing eyesight. I'm the hero. So that must have moved like, I don't know, 4 meters? What a weird sound. Wow, I just love that sound. Chesil Beach is actually natural. It's not man-made. A lot of people think it's man-made. A lot of people think it's, you know, they just dump all these stones here, but no, they're completely made by the sea, or the English Channel in this case. 18 miles long. And it ends just up there. That is where Portland Bill is, and the campsite is just over the ridge there. It's difficult to walk on though. Right, that's the chairs packed away. It's always sad, isn't it, when you're leaving a campsite, when you have to pack away. Yeah, so this is now Monday. The campsite is getting thinner with people leaving, but we've had a great time here. We've had great company with Chaz and Liz. We've had a great time exploring the area. But now it's time we need to leave. I never like these moments, so especially when you've had a really good time and you have to leave and go back. What do you think?
Well, we've had a lot of alcohol, haven't we? And we've had a lot of food, so sometimes you can't keep going, can you?
Yeah, a lot of fresh air and sunshine. Sunshine's been good, but it gets really cold in the evening.
Yes, it's very warm during the day, but yeah, you can't sit outside, can you, after about 6 o'clock. So, no, I think we've had a good time and it's time to go.
So that'll be the end of this video then. Until next time. Next time will be from the Peterborough show.
Ooh.
So until next time, thank you very much for watching.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.